Hi folks, good day. Actually, I made this video in response to the videos I saw in Young Talks and the media in general about the shooting of Trayvon Martins. I just want to state my view. I'm not here to judge anybody, but I just want to state some of the irregularities I noticed in this case, and of which I think is not actually fair on the deceased. Because actually there was a shooting that resulted to death. The dead cannot speak. So what we have here is a one-sided story of Zimmerman citing self-defense, and the police says that the statements he gave were consistent with evidence, of which means the police took into account the statements of Zimmerman and the aftermath of his encounter with Martins and reached their conclusions. Assuming Martins was shot in the leg and he is in the hospital recovering, we might have gotten his own side of the story. But that is not the case. He is dead. And what annoys me the most is that the police has not done all they could have in this case. There have been lots of utterances. Zimmerman is still free. He's walking around and has not been charged for any crime because of the law in Florida. Stand your ground law. It is not fair. That law has no business being in place. And Zimmerman was the aggressor. He was one that approached Martins. He approached this young boy while he was walking home. The boy never came to him. The boy never asked him for anything. The boy actually was scared to some extent, considering the phone call he placed to the girlfriend. And we have to look at this case in terms of technicalities. We found out that the stand your ground laws applies to both parties. That Martin attacked him was not the case. But assuming Martin was the one that attacked, couldn't an idea have been reached that he was scared for his life and then stood his ground too? But he was unarmed. Someone approached him and wanted to know what he was doing in the neighborhood. And before anybody could say watch it, he shot the young man. And the young boy is dead. Dead. This is the issue. He's dead. He's not alive. He cannot speak for himself anymore. So the law has to speak for him. The law has to make sure that justice is done on his behalf. I'm not saying Zimmerman is guilty, but given the evidence and all we know, he made lots of mistakes that night, of which he should be held responsible for them. First of all, he should be arrested, and he should be in custody awaiting trials. The burden of proof should be on him to actually prove to the judges or to the jury that he shot this young boy in self-defense. Let that decision be taken by those in the appropriate authority to do that, not by the media. That is where I don't like it. That is where I don't buy into these whole speculations of the tape enhancement, interview of eyewitnesses. Let every evidence be presented to the judge or the juries, and let them. They have the professionality. It's their job. Let them do what they are paid to do. And some folks bring this thing down to race, which makes me mad. It's not about race. This could be anybody. And now he's dead. Some folks tell he's white, assuming he's white, assuming it's black on black crime. I mean, it's not fair. It shouldn't be that way. Has no reason being that way. And we should all search ourselves and find out that we all live in this world as humans, and what is applicable to one person today might be applicable to the other tomorrow. So we should be watchful when we pass judgments and try to stand for one party, having a total indifferent attitude towards the other. I feel for the family of this young man, not just because of I'm black, but because I'm a human being, and because I understand what they are feeling. So it's my view that Zimmerman should be arrested and tried. Let the judge or jury decide the case. If they find him guilty, let him serve the time. If they don't, let him be free. Thank you folks for watching.